One round just went out into the sky. It's definitely unlocked now. He's definitely loaded. Have you be prepared?
Stop running towards it, dumbass. You don't have a gun or a vest on.
Or is the subject shooting, or did you shoot?
I did not shoot. Unit right there. Just stand off. Stand off. The gun is loaded. Unit on Latero Farm. Stay off. Right, man down.
435, 454.
Prodigal one, he's down.
Guard meds. All the officers are okay.
That you're seeing on the right side of your screen. There was a vehicle description. The vehicle you see on the left side of your screen was spotted by officers in that area, and then they went on a pursuit of that vehicle, and you're looking at live pictures right now as that car takes off northbound on I-95 near the Golden Glades right about now. And we can tell you that before this image just minutes ago, in trying to elude police, that vehicle hit another car that we saw there just in our images before that. We don't know of any other accidents or injuries, but we can tell you that this car is linked to at least one death, a shooting death in the city of North Miami at 95th Street and I-95. 7's Ralph Rayburn has been watching this for us. And Ralph, what can you tell us right now about where exactly this car is?
Okay, I can tell you we're just past 103rd Street on the I going northbound. Again, this silver vehicle being pursued by undercover police officers. Those are the units that you see right there. There's a black vehicle that's trailing right behind there. This all started now, I guess, maybe 12 to 15 minutes ago in the area of 103rd Street, and I want to put it at Northeast 2nd Avenue is where we heard this pursuit beginning, and it was in relationship or related to a shooting that had occurred about 15 minutes prior to that at 95th Street, just west of I-95 near Northwest 7th Avenue. We've got police officers here. It's passing vehicles. There's a trooper now also following behind here. There's an aviation unit from the county that's down below us tracking this vehicle. There was a shooting that we were talking about moments ago at 95th Street, just west of I-95 near Northwest 7th Avenue. When we pulled up on the scene, there was a tarp that was being placed over the body of a man, an adult male, in a wheelchair. There was a blood stain on his shirt. He was apparently pronounced dead on the scene before we arrived on the scene, and about 5 minutes of loitering on that scene, hovering over that scene, when we heard information from our assignment desk that they were watching a vehicle and were pursuing a vehicle. When you guys came to us live, that vehicle had gone from 103rd Street right off of Northeast 3rd Avenue and was already at Biscayne Boulevard, merging from Northeast 6th Avenue southbound onto Biscayne Boulevard, US 1, right in the area of the Publix, which is at 90th Street. So it happened. It's all happened very, very quickly. And again, police pursuing this vehicle, the vehicle refusing to stop. A possibly dangerous situation. Obviously, high rates of speed on this roadway. Innocent civilians, people just doing their daily commutes. As you can see, the vehicle veering around slower moving traffic. I would put the speed here in excess of 90 miles an hour. My GPS has clicked in. 96 miles an hour right now is what we're showing as the speed of this vehicle as we come up to the Golden Glades interchange here. It looks like that vehicle is going to be going northbound through the Golden Glades interchange here, and we'll be making that northeasterly swing here around as it continues northbound, being pursued by no fewer than 3 or 4 police cars behind it, along with an aviation unit, a police helicopter that is monitoring the situation from above.
You know, Ralph, we've been watching this with you, and it's really, police are in a tough spot right now because once this driver got on I-95, we're kind of past rush hour right now and has a lot of room to move around and is just getting around those vehicles, but still such a dangerous situation. And we've seen this driver make some dangerous moves, even go against traffic when it was on those side streets. What is the flow like? I mean, from the picture that we're seeing right now, I-95 is wide open.
Yeah, it is. It is at this time as we just finished going through that Golden Glades interchange. Now coming up towards, let's see, that's going to be Miami Gardens Drive and then Ives Dairy Road. So the traffic is not as heavy as it would be during rush hour, but there is always that issue of slower traffic. It's an I-95, I'm being told by our pilot, is closed up ahead. They're going to be running just north of Miami Gardens. They're going to be running into a big jam here. So it's going to end here because he's not going to have any place to go, according to what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing here. So you can see he's in the inner breakdown lane, trying to get by traffic here. Let's see what happens. Okay, you can see all that slower traffic right there. There is road construction. He just banged into the wall there. He's stuck there. May have stalled the car out. We have police officers getting out of their vehicles now, approaching, guns drawn. Yes, there's damage to that front wheel. The passenger side wheel, you can see, is bent outward. He's not going any farther. This is a live broadcast of a takedown of end of a police chase here. We want to caution our viewers that anything can happen here, especially with the police officers with gun drawn. They've just gotten a civilian out of the vehicle, and they're now forcing or getting someone out of the vehicle. That's the person that they gave a description of in a red shirt. That subject is now in custody, police custody here on the scene. Going to put our address just south of the Velda Farms Tower there, that old water tower that's adjacent to I-95. So it's going to be Miami Gardens Drive and I-95 northbound traffic here. You see police officers have taken that subject into custody. They've placed handcuffs on him now. They're doing a pat and frisk there to see if he's carrying any weapons or any items on his person. And in a short time, they'll probably put him in the back of a police car. So you can see the officers congratulating one another there. So my narration that's going to come to an end here. Again, I-95 northbound, just past Miami Gardens Drive on I-95 northbound. A police chase ends after about a 15 to 20, well, I'm going to say 15-minute pursuit.
All right, Ralph Rayburn in Skyforce HD. And if you're just joining us, you're watching the end of a police pursuit that began in North Miami about 15 minutes ago. This after reports of shots fired, at least one person killed and several vehicles there smashed up as a result. No word on any injuries. As you look at these live pictures, that suspect now taken into custody.
This ending at Miami Gardens Drive on northbound 95. And what a dangerous situation this was, Diana, to see it come to an end with all of those drivers. They had nowhere to go. They're stuck in the middle of construction on 95. Imagine, you don't know what's happening. All of a sudden, you see some police officers coming out of their vehicles, guns drawn, and you're stuck. You're in the middle of that.
And worse, the driver of that Audi just sitting there in traffic, slammed from behind by that suspect vehicle on the left side, the shoulder of the roadway there. He slammed into the vehicle, came to a stop. Officers surrounded that car. They had to pull the driver of the Audi out to get him out of harm's way before surrounding that suspect vehicle that you see there at the center of your screen and then getting that driver out. The man fitting the description that police had sent out earlier in the day, a man that was involved in a shooting at 95th Street and I-95. The shooting happening there earlier this morning. When police responded to shots fired and arrived there on the scene, they found a man in a wheelchair dead on the scene. The suspect's vehicle, this is the scene that we're talking about here. This just west of I-95, Northwest 7th Avenue and 95th Street. They originally responded to that scene, finding that victim right there under that yellow tarp. And then the bolo went out for the suspect in the vehicle that was just stopped moments ago. You saw it right here live on 7 as that vehicle slammed into the back of an unsuspecting driver when all that traffic came to a stop there northbound on I-95. And then police officers surrounded the vehicle and pulled him out.
That driver is now in police custody, and what is truly amazing as we watched all of this unfold is that despite going against traffic, having no regard, obviously, for anyone else's safety, and doing anything that he could to elude police. No one else was hurt in all of this. It ended again on I-95 northbound at Miami Gardens Drive, and what it